We're beginning in child's pose for this practice, and how we begin is how we're going to end, and you will see why. Because trust me when I say, when we begin this practice, when we begin generating heat, you're going to want to get back to child's pose. But your challenge for this practice is to sustain muscular engagement as long as you can. Endurance is the way for this very, very intense heat generating practice. And we're going to begin from child's pose going into plank. So take as much time as you need here to set your mind. Look forward and come up onto your hands and knees. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Knees are underneath your hips as best as they can be. Tabletop position. Now, this is where you take your break. Whenever you need to put your knees down, put your knees down. But let's enter plank pose, knees off the mat. And let's go into some housekeeping because we're going to stay here for some time. Okay, any adjustments that you need to make sure you set the knees down first if you need to. Otherwise, knees stay off. Roll your shoulders back. Make sure you are looking between your fingers and your fingers are expanded. Open them. Make sure your palm holds the weight of your torso. Your hips are lifting. Your elbows, slight bend. You're not locking anything in the body. The heels of your feet, well, they are lifted high. And the balls of your feet, well, they are stamped firmly as well. And this is going to sound a little crazy, but I know those arms are going to shake, and they're definitely going to shake a little more throughout this practice. So whatever you feel, I know it sounds crazy, but here's the point of yoga. Can you relax as chaos ensues? Again, can you relax as chaos ensues? Because if you can teach your physical body to relax no matter what's happening, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, everything else follows. So use this practice to engage your muscles and stay calm no matter what your muscles say. And from plank pose, on your next exhale, move straight into down dog. Now, of course, you can go into child's pose if you need to. For those in down dog, make sure your hips are lifted. Heels do not have to touch the ground. Your heels can lift and knees don't have to be extended. Your knees can bend. But please keep their hands where they are and make sure your fingers remain expanded. If there's any struggle, let the struggle be sweet. From down dog, roll yourself back into tabletop position. And this time, knees down, elbows down. So we're gonna come into a plank position again, but this time it's going to be a low plank. The elbows are down and the forearms, they can separate, meaning parallel, or your palms can come together in prayer. Forearms still to the ground, of course. Knees down or knees up in your low plank. And everything that you did in the high plank is the same thing with the low. The only difference is your gaze is closer to the ground now. What's more important for your low plank, try not to look here, there, everywhere, diagonally, left, right. No. Keep your gaze centered. Keep your gaze between the fingers. Keep your gaze somewhere on the ground. You have to concentrate, guys. I know you're going to shake, but that's why I'm also talking a lot during this practice. So maybe I can distract you from all of that shakiness. There is no perfection in your plank, and you're not seeking perfection for this practice. The only thing that you're doing in this practice is concentrating on extending your muscular endurance. Woosah, knees down. Whew. Pick yourself right back up into plank and move those beautiful hips into down dog or child's pose. Fingers are still expanded. Palms are holding a lot of the weight, but the weight is even amongst both hands. Introspective here for your down dog if you'd like. Look within and see what you need to pull from your heart, from your core, from your mind. See what you can generate or imagine to help you further, to get you through. Keep your down dog. You're doing amazing. Pay attention for this next part. We're going to move a little fast. Knees set down and come into tabletop position. Once you set yourself, right leg extends back, toes point down. Exhale, right knee to right elbow or somewhere near, extended back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, and then open the right knee out, lift it up 2 times, still in tabletop, to the side, and then extend the right leg back. Again, right knee to right elbow, back. Exhale, knee to left elbow, open the knee out to the side 2 times, lifting it up to the ceiling, and inhale, extended back. Exhale, knee to right, back. Exhale, knee to left, open up to the side 2 times. Inhale, reach it right back. Exhale, knee to elbow, back. Exhale, knee to left elbow, open the knee out to the side 2 times. Follow me, you got this. And back. Exhale, knee to right elbow, back. Exhale, knee to left elbow, open it out to the side. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, forward, back. Exhale, knee to left elbow, reach it up to the side 2 times, back. Knee to elbow, back. Knee to left elbow, open it up 2 times, we're moving. And inhale, right leg goes right back. Knee to elbow, back. Knee to left elbow, out to the side 2 times, and extend it back. Exhale, knee to elbow, back. Knee to left elbow, open out to the sides 2 times, maintain your table and shoulders. Inhale the right leg back, set it down, and both feet down, lift up to down dog. Ooh, say what? Yeah, I'm giving you guys a challenge today. Of course, child's pose anytime you need it. So with this down dog, use it for anything that you need. Of course, take your child's pose, get some water, but we do have a left side to do. So get your mind ready. Get your heart ready. Your willpower is here. You don't have to conjure it up. It's already here because you're on the mat. Knees down. Let's get ready. Tabletop position. Extend the left leg back. Take an inhale. And on your next exhale, knee to elbow, the left elbow. Extend it back. Inhale. Knee to right elbow this time, and then open the knee out to the side to the left, up 2 times, like you're reaching it up to the ceiling, and then extend the left leg back. Exhale, knee forward, inhale back. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow, fire hydrant the knee out to the side twice, lift it up to the ceiling, inhale back. Exhale forward, inhale back. We're moving. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow, fire hydrant 2 times, inhale back. Exhale forward, back. Exhale, knee opposite, and then fire hydrant 2 times. Inhale back. Exhale forward, back. Exhale, knee to opposite, and then fire hydrant to the ceiling 2 times. Back. Exhale forward, leg back. Exhale opposite, knee fire hydrants. Extend it back. Extend it long with each inhale. Exhale forward, back. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow, and lift it up 2 times. Keep this rhythm until I say stop. Take your last round, and then take your down dog. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and release this sequence on the left side and lift up into down dog, and ooh, take your time, take your time, take your time. Those who want a wrist stretch or just a simple break, go ahead and put the knees down, both palms planted into the mat, and then turn the hand of one arm so the fingers will face you and the palm will face the front of the mat, and then you're going to lean back just a little bit. The hand of the other arm, the fingers are spread, and that arm is kind of straight. Try not to lock the elbows of either arm. So you can give yourself some kind of wrist stretch like that and lift right back up into dog when you're ready. Now from down dog, let's do something more. Lift the heels. Keep the balls of the feet on the mat, still down dog. And then lower the heels down. Try to straighten the legs a little more and, adjust yourself in down dog. Lift the heels. Find stillness in this. Let the muscles work. And then lower your heels back. Still down dog. Child's pose when you need it, but stay in it with me. Lift your heels. Let the muscles burn, baby. Lower the heels. Maybe your heart can lower a little bit towards the toes and the ground. Lift the heels. Lower the heels. Find rhythm in the breath too. Don't lose traction with your inhales and exhales. Again, lift your heels in down dog. Then lower the heels down. Whew. Bend your knees. Bend them deep so that you can step up to the front of the mat into a halfway lift, which means the legs are a little straight, knees are a little bent. Maybe the palms are on your shins or the thighs. But next exhale, what I really want you to do is fold. Allow your shoulders to hang, head to hang. Allow the neck to just rest and shake a little bit. Shake your torso a little bit. Wiggle it out. You got through the heated portion. Now that you've stretched out the back body, go ahead and come to a sitting position on the heels, maybe on a couple blocks if you need it. Once you found your position, go ahead and walk those fingertips behind you. Lift the palms, just the fingertips, and bend back. Look up, maybe eyes are closed, but make sure the shoulder blades are kind of squeezed in towards each other. And then release. That's one level of the back bend. If you want to go a little deeper, stand on the knees. Again, you can do the previous pose or you can come with me. Stand on the knees, remove the blocks from between the knees or keep them there for a base. Hands to your lower back. Palms are pressed against the lower back, just above the glutes. Fingers up, fingers down, maybe fingers out to the sides, and begin to bend back. But as you do this, press the toes into the mat and make sure your hips push forward. You're opening your heart. Maybe the hands come down to the heels. Maybe the hands walk up the calf towards the back of the knees. Who knows? That's another level of this back bend. Again, go to the previous one if that one was a little too difficult, or release yourself into just sitting on your heels. Another stretch that you can do for the front body is to come to a seat on the glutes and then to lift yourself up onto feet and the hands into a reverse tabletop. But from a reverse, see if you can lean forward a little bit and then flip one foot so that the top of that foot, let's say you flip the right foot, the top of that foot goes into the mat. The toes will point you like as I'm doing here, and you can watch me. The fingers can face forward, they can face back. See what works for your arms. Release that tabletop and come into a full tabletop. Both feet on the floor, both hands on the floor, looking up or maybe a slight back bend. Try to lift your hips up as much as you can. Try not to squeeze the glutes. Push your hips down, slowly look forward. Adjust yourself as needed, and then we're gonna do the other side. So come right back into a tabletop position, reverse tabletop. Stomach is looking up towards the ceiling, and you're going to flip the other foot this time. So hands are planted or the fingertips are planted into the mat, and flip the opposite foot back so that those toes face you and the top of the foot is into the mat. Not too much. You want to stretch the whole front leg of the foot that's flipped. Watch me if you need some assistance. And look back gently if you decide to do a back bend. From there, release that variation of tabletop and come into a full reverse tabletop. Both feet, both hands planted, and lifting your torso up a little more, lifting the hips up a little more, making sure your knees are above your ankles, not too far over, not too far back. Release the head forward, slowly drop your hips. As you come down, bring your feet into butterfly position. Soles of the feet together, grabbing your feet like a book, as if you're opening it, and the knees will lift a little bit. Straighten the spine, deliberately roll your shoulders back and begin to just waggle the legs. Really the knees. It's like you're shaking the knees up and down, up and down. You're not shaking them fast though. You're just giving your inner pelvis muscles some relaxation. From here, cease shaking your knees. Try to pull yourself upright by really holding onto the feet and extending your arms a little bit more. You want to engage your muscles as much as you can in the arms. Begin to fold in your butterfly. Now, wherever you are, lengthen your spine as much as you can, and when you cannot fold anymore, then you can round your spine. Some of you can bring your nose towards your feet. Really press your hips, really press your glutes into the floor. If you feel any overstraining in your knees, just release a little bit, but keep your fold. Or you can set padding or blocks underneath the knees if you like. Sitting here for some time because the back body did do a lot of work as well as the front. But we want to stretch out the spine because the spine is where it's really the seat of your relaxation, of activating that peace throughout the body, and that sits in the spine. Ready to release? Roll on back up slowly, slowly, slowly. Release your feet, stamp them into the mat, and windshield wipe your legs side to side. So drop the knees over to one side and then drop the knees over to the other side with your hands behind you, propping you up. And you're just simply separating the feet at about mat width apart and just dropping the knees over one side, the other side, like windshield wipers. And when you're ready, straighten the legs forward. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, fold forward. Hands to ankles, maybe grabbing big toes or hands underneath the knees to help you fold a little deeper. And then from here, inhale, lift your torso, keep the legs long, and then twist to the left by having your right hand grabbing your left leg and left arm reaches behind you. Exhale, release, fold forward. Next, inhale, twist to the right. So the left hand has a gentle grip somewhere on the right thigh and the right arm extends behind you. Now, your palm, that right hand, can come to your lower back if the twist feels a little bit too much. Release your twist, exhale, fold forward. Reach your torso up again, twist to the left. Left arm extends behind you, somewhere up. And then twist to the right with the left arm still extended as if you're closing a door, then open it up again, twisting to the left a little deeper, and then fold forward. Do the same thing on the right side. A simple twist to the right. You find your balance with the arm, and then close the door. Right arm twist to the left, and then open it up again, so for a deeper side twist. And then fold one last time. Back up, and you can send yourself right into child's pose, crossing the legs over, or you can press your palms into the mat next to your sides, cross your ankles or the legs however you can. And if you'd like, challenge yourself to press your palms into the mat, pick your body up so that you can float into child's pose like I just did. Watch me if you need to, but that's just your final challenge for this muscle practice of can you handle it? And if you made it this far, you can handle it. Ashe, Ashe. Congratulations. Ashe.